Even if you're a beginner, how to start making progress toward your goals when you don't feel ready. Let me start by saying this clearly, slowly, and on purpose. This video is for you, even if you're a beginner, even if you feel behind, even if you don't feel ready, even if you think you need more time, more confidence, or more knowledge before you start. If you've been telling yourself, I just need to learn a little more first. I'll start once things calm down. I don't want to mess things up. Other people seem so much further ahead than me. You're exactly who I want watching this. Because the truth is, readiness is not something you wait for. It's something you build by taking action. And today I'm going to walk you through how I started making progress toward my goals before I felt ready, what steps actually mattered, and how you can do the same even as a total beginner. Why most people don't start. Most people don't fail because they're incapable. They they stall because they're trying to eliminate discomfort before they move. They think confidence comes first. They think clarity comes first. They think motivation comes first. But in real life, action comes first. Progress comes first. And confidence follows. Here's something important you need to hear. You don't need to know everything to start. You only need to know the next right step. Most beginners don't struggle with ability. They struggle with permission. They're waiting for someone to say, it's okay, you're new. It's okay if you don't have it all figured out. It's okay to learn as you go. So let me say it clearly. You have permission to start exactly where you are. My beginner mindset shift. When I decided to go after my goal, I didn't suddenly become confident. I didn't suddenly feel ready. I didn't have all the answers. I didn't know every step. What I did have was this decision. I'm done waiting to feel ready. I'm willing to feel awkward, unsure, and imperfect as long as I'm moving forward. That was the turning point. Instead of asking, am I ready? I started asking, what's the smallest step I can take today? The question changes everything. That question specifically. Because beginners don't need massive plans. They need momentum. And momentum comes from doing things that feel slightly uncomfortable, slightly scary, but very doable. Step 1. Stop trying to skip the beginner phase. This is big. You cannot skip the beginner phase, and you don't need to. Everyone you admire, they were beginners too. The only difference is they allowed themselves to be new without quitting. Instead of thinking, I'm bad at this, they thought, I'm learning this. Instead of thinking, I don't know enough yet, they thought, I'll learn by doing. Progress doesn't require perfection. It requires participation. So the first step is mental. Decide that being a beginner is not a problem. It's part of the process. Step 2. Follow what's already working. Here's a beginner-friendly truth that will save you years. You don't need to invent a path. You need to plug into one. When you're new, your job isn't to be original. Your job is to be consistent. That means follow systems that already work. Learn from people who are already doing what you want to do. Stop guessing and stop overcomplicating. This is where so many beginners burn out. They try to do it yourself everything, but progress accelerates when you shorten the learning curve, remove decision fatigue, get support instead of guessing. You don't win by being the smartest person in the room. You win by being the most committed to showing up. Step 3. Take imperfect action. Let me say this again for the people in the back. Imperfect action beats perfect planning every single time. You do not need perfect timing, perfect confidence, perfect conditions. You need one daily action done consistently without overthinking it. Progress looks like showing up when you feel unsure, posting before you feel confident, learning while you're moving forward. And yes, you will grow as you go. That's how it's supposed to work. Addressing the I can't afford it mental block. Now let's talk honestly about something that stops a lot of people: money fear. So many beginners say, I want to start, but I don't know if I have enough or I can afford it. Here's the reframe. You're not deciding whether you can afford to start. You're deciding whether you can afford to stay stuck. That's why I love beginner-friendly systems that don't require you to create everything from scratch, don't overwhelm you, allow you to start small and grow. And this is important. Turnkey Flow offers flexible payment plan options so beginners don't have to delay progress waiting for someday. That matters because momentum beats waiting every time. Starting imperfectly on a plan beats waiting perfectly forever. The real goal: creating a new normal. The real win isn't overnight success. The real win is creating a new normal. A normal where you take action even when it's uncomfortable. You trust yourself to figure things out. You stop overthinking and start building. Once you give yourself the green light to move, everything changes. You stop asking for permission. You stop waiting. You start becoming the version of you who follows through. Excuse me. So, if this video spoke to you, if you've been waiting to feel ready, if you know deep down that it's time to stop stalling, here's your next step. Check out Turnkey Flow. It's a beginner-friendly. It removes guesswork. And yes, flexible payment plans are available so you can start without pressure. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to start. Give yourself the green light, create a new normal, and take the first step today. I'll see you on the other side.